this week on One Devotion. Meet a coach who also likes his devotion on ice. Hear how a young star learned from a legend. See a budding talent test a veteran teammate in Turkish. Our weekly MVP also became a record breaker. His surname might suggest another winter sport, skiing, but in the rare moments these days when Nizhny Novgorod head coach Ainars Bagatskis turns his attention away from basketball, his choice for an alternative pastime involves a stick, a puck and an ice rink. Bagatskis, a successful small forward and well-known shooter in his playing days with teams like Žalgiris Kaunas, always appreciated other sports and used them throughout his career to stay in shape.
When I was a basketball player, I tried to use in the summertime as like special preparations for my body for many different kind of sports. Beach volleyball, tennis, because there is a feet work, the movings, the body preparation is very similar, and same time that's a different.
A native of Latvia who played most of his career in his home country, Bagatskis waited for retirement to try one sport that had always intrigued him: ice hockey.
I'm not just a fan, and even I play. When I'm retired from the basketball, my friends invite me to play like with the friends from beginning, but then our team enjoys some former Latvian national team ice hockey players, and when I play against them, there was a keepers from the national team players. That's interesting.
When he got to Nizhny Novgorod this season, he was surprised to find that another former player, the current chairman of the board at Nizhny, shares his passion for the puck.
My boss, Sergei Panov, also played.
Basketball and hockey are two sports that seemingly have little in common, but Coach Bagatskis has deep knowledge of both and sees plenty of similarities.
They look like different, but both of them is team sports. Basic things for offense and defense, players' movements, players' rotations, is very similar. Just a little bit different, you know. Ice hockey players, they play maybe a little bit faster.
At age 47, and with a Euroleague team to coach, Bagatskis finds little time during the season to devote to hockey, not even in the dead of winter in Russia, which means that what is a winter sport for the rest of the world is a summer sport for him.
I have a short summer break and like a little bit more as the 1 month. With my friends, I'm moving, and once or twice a week we play the ice hockey.
On the basketball court, Bagatskis also maintains good form as a shooter, something he attributes to years of dedication, yes, but also to enjoyment.
For me, was the best was shooting abilities, the three-point shots, free throws, and if you have something years by years you can even not do, even no practice for that, you are still good. I just want to compare as one of my last years when I played in Euroleague. We played with Sabonis together. He just practicing for limited times in a week, but he was MVP of Euroleague. When he came to the practice, he just come like he do every day, you know. He's not do every day, but his confidence, his that ability, his wish to play, just enjoy that basketball was very impressive.
Bagatskis sometimes uses his continuing prowess at shooting to motivate his players by challenging them to free throws and three-point contests.
I just want to touch some players. I want to say, how is it possible I'm not practicing and I can shoot better as you? Just stay in the gym, just shoot a lot. Just prove that you are better as me.
So while his heart belongs to basketball, Bagatskis has it very clear that the combination of effort and enjoyment are what unites all sports.
I feel devotion, even on the ice.
Euroleague players dedicate the off-season to improving their game, but few have the chance to do so with the help of a legend. 2 summers ago, Alba Berlin forward Leon Radosevic had the great fortune to work on his game with the man who set the standard for power forwards from Croatia, Dino Radja. The father of Radosevic's girlfriend was Radja's junior coach some 30 years ago and put them in touch with each other.
I was talking with her father about that I want to work with somebody during the summer to improve my game, and he said probably Dino can help you for sure.
Oddly enough, when he was a kid and Radja was still playing, Radosevic didn't follow the 2-time Euroleague champion.
I was playing soccer, not basketball. I started with basketball very late, when I was 14, so I didn't watch him really.
The two clicked when they met, however, and Radosevic was soon absorbing Radja's advice for the 6 weeks they worked together that summer.
We worked a lot on my low post game, on my face-up game from the high post, but the main thing he bring it to me was to change me mentally, how to look on basketball, how to look on the game, what to pay attention on other things that are more important that I was doing before, and I think this is the most important thing that he gave to me.
In addition to practical basketball knowledge shared during those workouts, Radosevic learned more valuable things in the extra time that he and Radja spent together.
Off the court, when we were having coffees, lunch, dinners, then when he was talking about his approach to basketball, to his looking on basketball, how he behaved off the court, on the court, and that helped me a lot.
Radja's counselling led Radosevic to one major conclusion.
Basketball is first, and you need to act like this if you want to achieve something really high. You need to spend more time in the gym, you need to practice more and harder, a lot of extra work.
Though an injury to Radosevic prevented the two from working again together this summer, Radja made sure to visit Radosevic at a pre-season tournament in Croatia.
He said there is a lot of space to improve, and we need to work even more and even harder, and things will come.
In his 5th Euroleague season, at just 24 years old, Radosevic enters the prime of his career with the privilege of having an all-time great just a phone call away.
We are in touch. We call each other almost every week. Already after 1 year, I already know what are my mistakes, but it's better to hear it from him and to hear what he has to say about this.
Now let's go find out what happened this week. Real Madrid lost for the first time this season, Dinamo Sassari won for the first time ever, and Nizhny Novgorod came out on top in an all-Russian derby. Group A's action started with an all-Russian affair, which saw Nizhny Novgorod lead throughout on the back of 24 points from Taylor Rochesty, including perfect 4 of 4 shooting from three-point range, and ultimately that was enough to allow the visitors to prevail. On Friday, Real Madrid took its unbeaten record to Istanbul and contested one of the game of the seasons with Anadolu Efes. It all went down to the last play of the game when Matt Janning broke a tie with a dramatic tip-in to give the hosts victory. The group concluded with a spectacular performance from Shane Lowell, whose 25 points inspired Dinamo Sassari to its first Euroleague victory ever. Victory for Anadolu Efes allows it to move joint top alongside Real Madrid, but Žalgiris misses out on the chance for a share of the lead. Nizhny moves into 4th place. CSKA Moscow came from behind to win in France, while Maccabi Electra held on to win an important game over Malaga, and Alba Berlin were dominant in Zagreb. Limoges played superbly for 3 quarters against CSKA and held a 12-point lead heading into the final quarter. But the Russian giant then showed its strength in a formidable final 10 minutes with a joint career-high 12 assists from Milos Teodosic, helping CSKA outscore the hosts 27-5 in the fourth period, ultimately winning with comfort. Conversely, Maccabi had it relatively easy for 3 quarters in Malaga, but the hosts rallied and briefly took the lead before the champions used free throws to secure the win. Alba Berlin was boosted by 20 points from Jamel McLean to ease to its second successive victory over Cedevita. CSKA's victory and Unicaja's defeat gives the Russian team a 2-game lead at the top, with Maccabi now claiming a share of second place and Alba moving into fourth. The mighty FC Barcelona machine kept on rolling after Fenerbahce won a high-scoring and important encounter in Munich, and EA7 Milan gained its first home win. The undoubted star of the show in round 5 was Andrew Garlock, whose record-breaking performance of 10 three-pointers set up Fenerbahce for a high-scoring display on the road. But Bayern was always in the game, and the Turkish visitors only made sure of the win in the dying stages. Another team somewhat flattered by its winning margin was EA7 Milan, which was kept close by PGE Turuv until the last few minutes. On Friday night, the week was rounded off by Barcelona leaning on a perfect shooting night from Ante Tomic, who scored all 8 of his shots and also added 10 rebounds to see off the challenge of Panathinaikos. Barcelona moves 2 games clear, with Panathinaikos and Fenerbahce now tied in second, and EA7 Milan taking sole possession of the all-important 4th place. Olympiacos coasted to a comfortable home victory, while Cervena Zvezda was extremely impressive in a big road win, and Neptunas edged out Valencia in Klaipeda. Olympiacos delivered a statement of intent with a dominant performance against Galatasaray. Othello Hunter led the way with a double-double of 17 points and 10 rebounds, while Vasilis Panoulis also caught the eye with 16 points and 7 assists. There was an equally emphatic win for Cervena Zvezda, which totally overwhelmed host Laboral Kucha in the middle 2 quarters, with a major contribution from Luka Mitrovic, who finished with 17 points. The closest game in the group came in Lithuania, where Neptunas led a high-scoring encounter against Valencia, all the way behind 19 points from David Asgelius, and held on to secure its second victory of the season. Olympiacos stays top, Cervena Zvezda has taken sole ownership of second place, and 3 teams are tied for third to set up an exciting race towards the top 16. Welcome to Who Said Newcomer? Today we are with 2 new players of Dinamo Sassari, Jeff Brooks and Edgar Souza. Let's begin. Hi guys. Let's see how much you know about your new city and team. Firstly, name a famous monument in Sassari.
Well-known monument.
Come on guys, time is running out. Do you not walk through the city?
Yeah, time up. I don't know.
Try to do better with the second. What is the city population?
400,000.
No, 130,000.
What?
Name a typical Italian dish.
Spaghetti bolognese.
No, it's wrong. Carbonara.
Edgar got there first. Can you say something in Italian?
Tutto posto? Allora? Andiamo? Ciao?
Forza Dinamo.
Very good. Edgar's winning 2-1. 5th question. What teammates has spent the most time at the club?
Benuso.
Jack DeVecchi. No, I win. You didn't know that. No,
Both of them?
came the
Oh,
same time.
my bad.
Oh, my bad. 2-2.
Nice one, Jeff. Your answer was the most complete. Who's the team captain?
Benuso.
Jeff got it.
Cap Benuzzo. So I win. I said the first name first.
This is the last question, and Jeff is leading by 1. When was the team founded?
1906. Bada bing, bada boom.
Hey, you're a smart guy, bro.
1906. Right numbers, wrong order. Either way, Jeff Brooks is the winner. Congratulations, Jeff. Halfway around the world from his native Brazil, big man JP Batista of Limoges CSP has found a second home. Growing up in the historic coastal city of Olinda in the state of Pernambuco, Batista never imagined himself becoming a pro basketball player in Europe. But when the opportunity presented itself, he signed his first contract with Lithuanian powerhouse Lietuvos Rytas Vilnius, and, basketball-wise at least, has never looked back.
The dream is to continue playing basketball anywhere. You know, professionally, I think it's a blessing to be able to live, you know, to provide to your family and do what you love.
Within a year of his arrival, Batista proved himself a tough and talented power forward, played in a Euro Cup final, and made his debut in the Euroleague. All the time trying to understand his new world.
Lietuvos Rytas is huge in Lithuania, so basketball is everything over there. So for me, it was a completely learning experience the whole first year. I'm a better person, a better basketball player just because of that year, you know, where I went through a lot of ups and downs and great memories too.
France, however, would be Batista's destiny. He became a double-digit scorer in his second Euroleague season with Le Mans and ended up staying with the team for 5 more years, while starting a family in his adopted country.
For me, I didn't know it was this good over here. I'm happy every single day I've been here. You know, that's the truth. And so, love like I said, the main thing is the quality of life here. Raising a family here, it's amazing. Loving it so far.
Despite France being so important in his family life, Brazil remains in his soul, and Batista misses some of the things from his native country.
The first thing is the family. We miss the family, the food. My wife tries to cook as much as she can about the Brazilian dishes, but definitely just the family, friends, you know, the warmth, the weather, the beaches, you know, the ocean. That's the thing I miss the most, you know. But when I come back here, you know, you have to flip the switch. You know, here's the job, you know, and we completely adapted to the French lifestyle. We love it.
His return to the Euroleague after 5 seasons away only reinforces for Batista his conviction that he was blessed on the day that his career took him to the old continent.
It's amazing, you know, you go to Spain, you go to Italy, you go to Moscow, you go everywhere, you know, and so for having this opportunity, you know, not many players have this chance, you know. Some of them have them every year, and for them maybe it's just a routine, it's just another day, but for me I see it as a great opportunity, you know, to see different cultures, to see, you know, different basketball styles, you know. You learn so much. It's such a rich experience, like you said. You know, you just gotta soak it in and you know, and be grateful for this amazing experience.
Hello, my name is Cedi Osman, and this is my teammate Stefan Lazme, and I will teach him some words on Turkish. So, hello, merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba, yes.
Merhaba.
Merhaba, it means hello.
How you say how are you?
I love you.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you?
How are you? Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın? Yeah.
What?
Nasıl?
Nasılsın? Nasılsın?
Yeah, nasılsın.
Okay, so how you say I love you since you want to teach me
Seni
this?
seviyorum.
Seni seviyorum.
Seni seviyorum.
Seni seviyorum.
Yes.
Okay, seni seviyorum. I gotta remember this one. Seni seviyorum. Okay.
My name is Benim adım.
Benim adım.
Yes, Stefan.
Benim adım Stefan.
Yeah.
Benim adım Stefan.
My name is
My
Stefan.
name is Stefan. Oh, and how you ask what is your name?
Senin adın ne?
Senin adın ne?
Yes. Senin
okay.
adın ne?
Senin adın
ne?
Sedin, no. Say it again one more time. Senin adın
ne?
Senin adın ne?
Yes.
Okay,
Great.
I got it.
When you want some coffee, kahve alabilir miyim?
What?
when you go some restaurant and take coffee.
Yeah.
Kahve alabilir miyim?
Kahve.
Alabilir miyim?
Kahve. Wait, say it again.
Alabilir miyim?
I mean, you said it, man. I just came in. So, kahve.
Alabilir miyim?
Kahve alabilir miyim?
Alabilir miyim? Yes.
Alabilir. What's going on? How you ask what's going on?
Neler
Neler
oluyor?
oluyor?
Yes.
What's going on?
Yeah. Neler oluyor? Or we can naber?
Naber.
Yeah.
It's like, what's up?
Yeah.
Naber?
Yes.
Okay, what's up? Naber. So when I come on, I can just say Naber.
Yeah,
Everybody
Naber.
knows. Okay. All right. Well, this is the end of the lesson.
History was made in round 5 of the regular season as Fenerbahce Ülker Istanbul star Andrew Gardlock set a new Euroleague record en route to securing his second weekly bwin MVP award of the season. Gardlock inspired his team by making no less than 10 three-pointers, beating the previous record of 9, which had been jointly held by 3 players. In addition to his 34 points, Gardlock also provided 4 assists, claimed 3 rebounds, made 1 steal and drew 7 fouls, taking his personal index rating to 40, the highest of any player this week. Now let's check out the top 5 plays.
Number 5, Sassari, Italy. Shane Lawal had a huge night as Dinamo Sassari registered its first ever Euroleague win. Here he is on offense, Edgar Sosa's pass and Lawal, an enormous alley-oop dunk. Great pass as well, and what about this for a finish? Number 4, Sassari, Italy. We've just seen Shane Lawal. Let's see him again. Amazingly, it's the very next play. He's back in the action, this time on defense. The shot from Egras Ulanovis is met with a monster block. Number 3, Barcelona, Spain. Brad Olesen trying to score for the home team, but James Gist leaping behind a teammate to make the block. Number 2, Limoges, France. Possession for the home team. The ball's going to come to Trent Plaisted, and he only has one idea in his mind, soaring over Kyle Hines. No easy task for a brutal dunk. Number 1 play of the week in Istanbul, Turkey. Incredible finish. Anadolu Efes and Real Madrid tied. Milko Bielica tries to score. He can't. Nor can Seri Osman, but Matt Janning can. He arrives to tip it in and give Efes a sensational victory on the buzzer. We were heading for overtime until Bielica tried to score. He couldn't. Osman, he couldn't either. But Matt Janning gives Efes the win. 0.3 seconds remaining.
The second leg of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague regular season tips off next week with the first rematches of the season, including a game of the week between 2 former champions who meet in France for the first time this century. In Group A, one of the great Euroleague classics is served when Žalgiris Kaunas hosts Real Madrid, and a pair of true sharpshooters, Arturas Milaknis for the hosts and JC Carroll for the visitors, promise fireworks from the three-point line. Elsewhere in Group A, Unix Kazan takes on visiting Anadolu Efes, while Dinamo Sassari welcomes Nizhny Novgorod to Sardinia. Group B features a game of the week in which Maccabi Electra Tel Aviv, with an 11-0 record against French teams this century, visits former Euroleague winner Limoges, whose top scorer so far, Jamal Smith, will try to offset the production of the current champs' new force in the paint, Brian Randall. Also in Group B, unbeaten CSKA Moscow welcomes visiting Alba Berlin, and Cedevita Zagreb pays its first visit ever to Unicaja Malaga. After Battling to within 3 points of each other in their Group C opener, EA7 Emporio Armani and Fenerbahce Ulker meet again in Milan for the rematch, with the hosts relying on Daniel Hackett in a point guard duel with reigning champion Ricky Hickman in what will be a key battle to control the tempo. Group C will also see FC Bayern hosting FC Barcelona for the first time, just as Panathinaikos Athens makes a rare visit to Poland to face PGE Turów. Group D will rock Istanbul when Galatasaray Live Hospital seeks to avenge a season-opening loss to Crvena Zvezda Telekom Belgrade, as two of the top rebounders in the first half of the season, Furkan Aldemir for the hosts and Boban Marjanovic for the guests, knock heads in the paint. In the same group, Laboral Kucha hits the road for its first visit ever to Neptunus Klaipeda, while Olympiacos Piraeus hosts a showdown with Valencia Basket. It's all coming your way next week in the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Be sure to keep watching.